What's up, people? It is Thursday. That means we have many more things to talk about. But before we start talking about all the things, the clothing company that I partnered with that takes care of all the delivery and manufacturing and all that stuff, well, they gave me like this coupon code and they said, hey, give it to your viewers so that they can have free shipping on anything that they order. And it was kind of like a last minute thing. They were like, oh, only for November 1st. I was like, that's it. So the coupon code is Give Thanks Ship. I'll also have it written down in the description and a link to the shop as well. So if you want to pick up a t-shirt, I Am Fresh Till Dead or whatever, link is in the description. So of course you guys know about the animal rights activist group PETA. They utilized Real Housewives of Miami star Joanna Krupa and they created this ad to get the point across of how ridiculous wearing fur is. She took off all her clothes, of course, PETA, and they took a bunch of fur. Well, it's probably not like real fur because that would be so contradictory. Anyways, they took it up, boom, popped it inside her panty in the crotch area to make it look like she had a whole bunch of bush down there. And Joanna Krupa makes her stance on wearing fur very, very clear.
I wanted to do this campaign to keep talking to people about how bad fur is. Stop. Fur is not sexy. It's not cool. You're walking down the street wearing fur, you really look like an idiot.
So pretty much when you wear fur, you look just as ridiculous as she did when she had all that bush hanging out down there in her lady cave area. Now if you're a big Star Wars fan, you probably heard about Disney buying Lucasfilm for over $4 billion. George Lucas, the mastermind behind the whole Star Wars empire, he's backing away from the whole franchise, moving on to another point in his life, and he said he wanted to turn over the Star Wars empire over to a bigger corporation that can protect the identity of Star Wars and all its characters.
I felt that I really wanted to put the company somewhere in a larger entity which would protect it.
And not just Star Wars, but Disney now owns a whole Indiana Jones franchise. Disney, who has also acquired Pixar and Marvel, said that they're going to be releasing more Star Wars movies in the future. Star Wars Episode 7 is dated to come out in 2015. With George Lucas not being the mastermind behind this, it's going to be interesting to see the direction that Disney takes with the story. Many fans are sad and pissed off, oh, why Disney? But at the same time, it's good news for the Star Wars fans. That means they have more movies to look forward to. Now it's common for babies to put random items in their mouth because they don't know better, but this is the first time I heard of a baby putting a used condom in their mouth that they found at daycare on the playground, involving a 3-year-old girl. Tisha Saunders, the mother of the 3-year-old, plans to sue the Jacksonville Urban League. They are the guys that run the daycare. Now she was on the playground when the child put the thing in her mouth and she was like, oh my goodness, my child could be infected. So they tested the used condom and sure enough they found an STD, gonorrhea. But there was fears that the child could have also been infected with HIV and other type of STDs, and some of them take up to a year for the effects to start showing. What I want to know is what in blue crosses is a used condom doing on the playground of a daycare? Maybe some of the workers were at nap time while the kids were sleeping. They claim that the daycare grounds are cleaned every day before the kids arrive. Maybe some drunk teenagers or reckless adults were trespassing, did their thing, boops, dashed the condom and the cleaners somehow missed it. I don't know, but my question to you guys is, how do you think that the used condom got there? Now that show on TLC, Extreme Cheapskate, featured a man by the name of Roy. Now ladies, when you go out with your boyfriend, just make sure that you know exactly where he's getting the food from, because you see, Roy would take his wife to the movie theater and he says that, oh, it's just a big ripoff to buy anything from the movie theater. So what does he do? Boom, he starts digging into the garbage, finds used cups, goes into the bathroom and washes them out to get free refills, and also digs in the garbage for popcorn because he doesn't want to spend no money at the movie theater. He brings it to his wife and they have a romantic movie night. Boom. There's so much things wrong with this. I guess we don't have to just worry about 3-year-old toddlers getting sick from stuff that they put in their mouth. And Roy, isn't this also stealing? Like, you didn't pay for that.
I know this movie theater gives free refills with their popcorn and soft drinks, so I found a few containers in the trash and surprised my loving wife.
I'm sorry, if I was a girl and went on a date with a guy and found out that he's digging into the garbage to get our food, yo, he would be done like dinner on Thanksgiving night. And there's a clip that I came across. It's not news, but I guess it has to deal with what has been taking place in the news.
I'm tired of Barack Obama and Mitt Romney.
That's why you're crying?
Oh, it'll be over soon, Abby. Okay? The election will be over soon, okay?
Okay. I'm tired of them too. Why can't the election just come? We feel your pain. But anyways, people, that was my 5 cents on everything. As always, feel free to leave your thoughts and comments about any or all of these stories down below in the boom box. And don't forget, if you're grabbing a shirt today, November 1st, 2012, grab that coupon code, boom, free shipping just like that. So until next time, people, I'm Leroy Sedman Kenton, the original natural born Jamaican black man. Boom. Well, walking home, it was winter time, you know, it's cold, you know, and you know how black people, like when our skin get dry, sometimes it become like really ashy. Sometimes in between the finger, you can see all the white and thing like that. So as I'm continuing to walk home, I decided to stop at one of those convenience